Everyone, and welcome to my channel, Nature Woman. Here we're going to cover information about diseases that animals can go through and how they can be transmitted and other information. So for canine, for rabies, it can be transmitted through saliva and it attacks the central nervous system and it travels through nerves. It's fatal when signs present. And so these are the animals that mainly carry rabies, which is bats, foxes, skunks, and raccoons. It doesn't survive well outside of the host, and there's a bite law for all cats, dogs, and ferrets that you need the vaccine because it's just the law. And at 12 weeks of age, the first vaccine is good for 1 year, then 3 years if not expired. And if someone gets, if you have a dog that has rabies and it bites someone, you can actually have a fine or 6 months in jail or a misdemeanor, which is very bad. And that's the Washington penalty. If your animal has rabies and bites someone, you can actually get in serious trouble for that. And then distemper, transmitted in bodily secretions, attacks respiratory and GI system, nervous system, signs, fever, nasal discharge, coughing, vomiting, diarrhea, can infest dog, fox, wolf, raccoon, ferret, mink, skunk, otter, red panda. Unstable out of host. Puppy vaccination at 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, and 20 weeks, then yearly. Adenovirus. 2 types. There's 1 and 2. Transmitted urine, feces, respiratory secretion, signs, dry, hacking, cough, sneezing, nasal discharge, fever, abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea. Survive outside host for weeks to months. Puppy vaccine 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, and 20 weeks, then yearly. In distemper combination vaccine. Parvovirus, attach the GI system. Transmitted feces, environment, people, food and water bowls, clothing, collar, leash. Signs, fever, loss of appetite, vomit, diarrhea. Survive indoors, room temp to 2 months. Wow. Outside, if protected from sunlight, 5 to 7 years. Parvovirus can survive 5 to 7 years if protected from sunlight outside, which is crazy. Jeez. Puppy vaccine 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, 20 weeks, then yearly. Let's see. Parainfluenza attacks respiratory tract, transmitted via air up to 2 weeks after signs: coughing, nasal discharge, low-grade fever. Puppy vaccine at 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, and 20 weeks, then yearly. Coronavirus, let's see, 2 types. Wow. Transmitted oral secretions or feces. Signs: depressed, diarrhea, vomiting, yellow to orange colored diarrhea, can survive long periods outdoors. Then at least one more. Okay, so, and then Bordetella. Let's see, that comes from bacteria. Attacks respiratory tract, transmitted through licking, nuzzling, coughing, sneezing, or don't know what that says. Signs: dry, hacking, cough, sneezing, nasal discharge, fever, no appetite, does not survive long outside of host. Puppy vaccine as 8 weeks and 12 weeks, then yearly. Influenza. Let's see. Oh, wow. Transmitted direct and indirect. Signs: sneezing, coughing, low-grade fever, nasal discharge, no appetite, can survive outside of host 12 to 48 hours. Puppy vaccine once and booster in 4 weeks, then repeat yearly. And then here's lepto, which is spread through bacteria. It's a bacteria, so transmitted through direct contact or environment exposure. Signs: fever, weight loss, depression, renal failure, can survive outdoors up to 6 months. Puppy vaccine once and booster in 4 weeks, then yearly. Lyme is a bacteria. Transmitted ticks, deer tick, and western black-leg tick. Signs: fever, and other stuff that I don't know how to pronounce. Puppy vaccine once and booster in 4 weeks, then yearly. And then there's rattlesnake, which is a toxin transmitted by rattlesnake, and most active spring to autumn. Dog vaccine once and booster every 6 months. Here's feline. Rabies, same as canine. Let's see. So rhinotracheitis attacks the respiratory tract, and it's transmitted direct or indirect. Signs: sneezing, nasal discharge, the eye discharge, Let's see, does not survive long outside of host. Kitten vaccine at 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, then yearly. Part of feline distemper combination vaccine. Let's see. And then there's other ones. You guys can read this if you want. So yeah, I got this information from my teacher last year, and it's really good information. It really is. Here's the ferret. Rabies, same as canine, distemper, attacks the GI tract, central nervous system, and respiratory transmission, urine, feces, signs, fever, nasal discharge, and other stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope this was very helpful. Hopefully this video is actually clear, because the last video that I took was not clear. So hopefully this video is clear, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope that this is great information for you guys. And this is very important, because some of these bacteria, diseases, illnesses are very fatal to our animals. So it's just very important. Alright, goodbye.